Welcome back everyone to Fluorescent Blood, which eventually disappears, and Prometheus's establishing character moment by attacking a hospital. Apparently, they are retreating, so... I was expecting someone to be behind that. Aha! I still got him a bit. So, we need to head to the roof and make sure they don't come back. Must not forget that we can all shoot through these curtains. Of course. First of all, let's have a little look around. Aha, supplies. Oh.
Unit 5, all clear.
I don't think you are. Oh, thanks for that armor. Anyone else moving around? Oh. This way. Oh, and the other way. Excellent. Oh, there's still one more, huh? Awfully persistent. Nice. Not that many of them were actually carrying armor for us. Oh. Oh, whoa! I didn't mean to press that. Man, if they're supposed to be retreating, I don't know why they keep on trying to come at us. We are filled with rage at the moment. Oh. Vengeful rage. So... Oh. Yeah. You had the element of surprise. You didn't make use of it. Okay. We're at the hospital roof. Nice job putting your logo on everything you own there. And if the camera doesn't make it obvious, we're supposed to shoot that part of the helicopter to make it go down. Now it's a bit dark, isn't it? Still don't have a night vision goggles, but we'll get by. It's not too dark. Ah, nice. Supplies. Oh. There's a lot of enemies up there, isn't there? Oh. Okay, it's right over there. Uh-oh. Staying here is probably not the best of ideas. Especially given that it has a cardboard roof. Like, it's not entirely cardboard, it just has compartments that are made of cardboard. Well, it's not cardboard really, it's wood, but why did I do that? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's run over here. Oh. Okay. That worked out well enough. Oh. I don't know what I blew up, but that will probably help us get further. Don't even know if I blew it up, really. Yeah, I'm right here. Can't you get me? Some helicopter pilot you are. I'm gonna take down a chopper with an M4, apparently. Unless we can find an RPG. Well, this thing's a ghost because it doesn't have any bullet impacts. Okay, I guess we're going over there next. Maybe we'll find an RPG. Oh. Okay. Let's see, any goodies? Anything? No. Okay. Oh, nice, he dropped armor. Ooh, thing's already sparking. Good for us. Don't you know John Mullins is an expert at taking down helicopters? Or at least he would be if he had a sniper rifle. And usually, John has had to deal with attack helicopters, not transport helicopters like this one. This will take a while, but we will get there. This is the second boss that the game has put in front of us so far. Oh, is that... Yeah, that's right, run. Oh, no, okay, you're not quite done yet, are you? You want some more? You're not gonna run away? Are you sure you don't want to run away? Maybe I'm the one getting cocky here. Oh boy, I'm really eager to see what new path we have opened up. Huh. Nice, more health. I think you should probably focus on finding a safe place to land at this point, if your helicopter is looking like that. Oh, look! It's an M60! Well, how about that? Oh, whoa! Wait, this is really not the best weapon to attack a helicopter with. Ah, because of its accuracy. Ah, we almost had it. We almost had it. I think we should probably just retreat, take it safe, grab that armor, run back inside. I'm sure I remember an RPG in this, but maybe not. Didn't hit it, I guess. Oh, there you are. It's not a hard boss, it's just not really interesting. Ah, there we go. We were able to defeat it quite quickly that time. You really don't need an M60. Who knows what happened to the chopper, huh? Who knows? Maybe they did just, well, get bored and fly away to safety. We don't know. It didn't explode. At least we didn't see it explode. But anyway, we've arrived at the hospital. No, we arrived at the hospital just as Prometheus agents were making an attempt on Sam Gladstone's life. Madeline Taylor had been killed in the process. Sam has since been moved to a secret location so that he may be kept safe from further attempts. You are to meet with Director Michaels and Associate Director Wilson to plan your next mission. Alright then. Yes, let's discuss the recent armory attack. I guess here we are.
Stop by the firing range before you meet with the director. Our lab boys will have a present for you. Would you like an escort?
I know the way.
Alright, yes, we finally have a present from someone. The lab boys. It's almost as if this game is taking a cue from No One Lives Forever. Also, suddenly appearing coffee. Or whatever might be in there. Should we try following that guy? Research and development. Why not?
You can't do this to me. I know my rights.
You don't have any rights here, son. Tell us what you know. Now.
But I don't know anything. I was at home reading the Bible. Ask my old man.
Dave, close that, will ya?
It's like a slightly sloppier Half-Life 2.
Glad I'm not that guy.
Oh, Mullins. Mullins will try to find
Hear about
humor
Agent
wherever he
Taylor?
can
I
now.
heard she was working with Prometheus.
Oi.
Well, she did have a high security clearance. You can draw your own conclusions.
I guess you can't trust anyone these days. Sheesh.
This paranoia is not going to be good for the organization. What are you up to? He's the shiftiest guy here. I mean, he almost ran away from us earlier. Until he noticed us looking at him, and then he was like, oh no, I'll slow down because I don't want him to think that I'm suspicious. Special operations? Nah. I think we want to head to the firing range after all. Yes. Weapon storage. Firing range.
I was told you have something for me.
Oh yes, come in.
Oh
The Army has
boy.
asked us to test out a new weapon for them. The Objective Individual Combat Weapon, or OICW for short. Are you familiar with it?
Yes, I've heard of it. But everything I've read suggests it won't be available for several years.
Yes, that's the Pentagon's official stance. In reality, though, the Army is much further along in its development than the general public is aware of.
I see.
Let's try it out, shall we?
Of course.
Now, the OICW. What a
The weapon's
futuristic
primary
weapon.
firing apparatus is based on standard 5.56 ammunition. As with your M4, the OICW has single-shot, burst fire, and full auto firing units. Try them out on install number 4.
Stall number 4, you say? You want me to use this one specifically, huh? Fair enough.
The OICW also functions as a sniper rifle with 20 times magnification capabilities. Look through the scope if you would, and hit target number 3 on the head.
Oh, sorry about that. That wasn't target number 3. I was just trying to find which buttons I had mapped the OICW controls to, because the OICW has controls dedicated entirely to it. Weapon special keys, I think it is. X, C, V, and G, huh? Fair enough. Okay. So let's see, X. Aha. Okay, so I can use C to zoom in, X to zoom out. Okay, V selects the special. Well, the use. Let's see. Hold on. Ah. Okay, and then I can press mouse 4 to use the thing that I've selected. Okay, we can change our weapon, but he'll get onto that in a moment. You gonna do anything or not? Nah. Okay, fair enough. What did you tell me to do again? because I got so caught up in doing this. Well, we may as well demonstrate the grenade, right? No. It's very... It's not exactly made for ease of use. I keep forgetting which button does what. Okay, so let's see. 20mm grenade. You can't just fire that with the same button that you fire the grenades with. Let's see. You can laze. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But I think that shows you where you may want to fire a grenade at the certain... well, at the range you selected. Now, how do I use the grenade, actually? Okay.
Nice shot. Notice the tactical readout available in the scope view. In the upper right corner is your rangefinder.
That
In
it
the
is.
lower right corner is your ammo count for both 5.56 ammo and grenades. In the lower left corner is a menu, which allows you to choose between weapon, laze, range plus, range minus, and night vision. You can cycle through and select options in the menu using the weapon special 3 and 4 keys respectively.
Thank you, fourth wall.
Night vision is just what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Selecting it turns your scope into a pair of night vision goggles. The weapon entry allows you to choose between 5.56 ammo and grenades. Select laze when aimed at the target in stall number 2. When you select laze, a red dot will appear in your view. Line up the crosshair with the red dot to calculate the correct arc for your grenade launcher. Now, destroy the target with a grenade.
Oh. I get the whole red dot thing, but... I mean... I'm not sure how useful it is if it just stays, well, on the scope like that. But, well, I guess it's better than nothing. Alright. Okay.
Excellent. Remember that the grenades are used for the range you selected when you last used laze. If the rangefinder decides that the distance is too close, or if you haven't selected laze, the grenade launcher will not fire.
Okay, so you have to laser target
You don't
first.
need to laze targets to hit them with 5.56 rounds. Use range plus and range minus to target your grenade in front of or behind your desired target for radius damage. This is especially useful for targeting a window and arcing your shot to go through and beyond it. Try out the range features by destroying the target behind the large wall in stall number 1. You can accomplish this by selecting laze on the brick barrier and then using range plus to get the grenade well behind the wall.
Let's try doing it. The thing is, you could do all this, but it takes a bit long in an actual combat situation. Well, that didn't work. I'll just aim higher. Okay, that didn't work either. Let's increase the range. See if that does anything. Huh? And fire it. Oh. Okay, fire. No, same effect. I don't really get how this works. I don't see it changing the trajectory of my grenade. But the red dot is moving from side to side. I don't think that really helps. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. That did go further because it hit the wall and bounced back further. So maybe if I do that. No, but maybe if I just try bouncing it off that wall instead. No. Enough. I'll just do it like this. Oh yeah, got a laze. Put in a new clip of grenades, so you have to laze again. No, that's not good enough for you.
Good work.
Okay,
The
good.
OICW is also equipped with a threat bracket. When you sight in a target, the weapon assesses the threat and highlights enemies in red brackets to identify them as a danger to you. Civilians and innocents are unmarked by the bracket. Our good friends Randy and Richard here will help demonstrate this feature. Look down to the end of the firing range. Notice how Randy is marked as a threat, since he is carrying a weapon, while Richard is not.
This thing has everything but the kitchen sink.
Indeed it does. Feel free to practice on the firing range until you get the hang of it. It's a lot to take in all at once.
Will do.
Be careful with that thing. It's a multi-million-dollar prototype, and the Army wouldn't take too kindly to it falling into the wrong hands.
Understood. I'll take good care of her.
I'm sure you will. Whenever you're finished here, the director will see you in the secure conference room.
Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks for teaching us all about this big hunk of metal. I'm not sure how I feel about the OICW, or the OICW, as my brother used to call it. It's... Someone programmed that gun. It's not like any of the other guns in the game. It's unique because of the way you have to control it. And it's very accurate, at least, using the scope and single shot mode. It can really function as a sniper rifle, but the rest of its features are a bit... like, they're just not easy to use. Anyway, we should get to the conference room, I suppose. And... Whoa, whoa! That's a really slippery floor. And what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Did my grenades earlier, like, well, upset you? Ooh, control room. Let's have a look in here. Well, hello. I don't see Hansen here. Okay, there's the exit to the roof. Secure conference room.
Gentlemen.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
No Taylor with us today. It's going to be a bit lonely.
They're expecting you inside.
Of course.
Ah, John, come in. Mr. Wilson and I were just discussing the unfortunate incident at the armory.
Incident? Is that what you call it? An incident? Taylor's dead and Sam is barely hanging on.
I wouldn't worry too much about Miss Taylor, John. Our sources are convinced that Taylor was involved in the armory's destruction.
I don't see how that's possible. If she was in on it, why did Prometheus kill her?
Who knows? Maybe she had second thoughts about killing Mr. Gladstone.
Look, I know Taylor. There's no way she could be responsible. Someone on the inside has been feeding these guys information. Everywhere I've gone, they've been expecting me.
We've had our eye on her for some time now, John. We have surveillance photographs of Ms. Taylor making contact with enemy agents. She had a lot of connections to the underworld, which is a big part of the reason we brought her in. It makes perfect sense.
Not to me, it doesn't.
Watch your mouth, Mullins, or you're gonna find yourself off this assignment.
Calm down, both of you. Let's stick to the business at hand. The night the armory was destroyed, Sam Gladstone uploaded all of his research regarding Prometheus and Romulus.
He did? Well, I was unaware of that.
He did. But the file transfer was interrupted by the explosion. Fortunately, our techs managed to get most of it.
And?
It seems that Mr. Gladstone uncovered Promethean operations in Kamchatka. He traced Dr. Dmitry Sestrigor, an old protege of Dr. Ivanovich, to a weapons plant hidden in the mountains there. We believe he's the man responsible for Romulus.
What are the mission details?
You leave for Kamchatka immediately, capture Dr. Sestrigor, and destroy the weapons plant.
One question. If this Dr. Sestrigor used to work for Dr. Ivanovich, how do we know the good doctor isn't our mole?
Well, Dr. Ivanovich was naturally under our umbrella of suspicion, but his whereabouts have been accounted for at all times.
I want you to check out Dr. Ivanovich again. I still think Taylor's innocent in all this.
We'll take it under advisement.
Yeah, you do that.
Good luck, John. We're all counting on you.
Wilson's getting a bit... yeah, too comfortable with his power, I might say. Anyway, the shop has determined that Madeline Taylor was responsible for the incidents in Hong Kong and the armory. It is believed that your Prometheus put a hit on her at the hospital because of her torn loyalty. With the mole out of the way, you are free to continue your mission. Dr. Dmitry Sestrigor is known to be in an outpost in snowy Kamchatka. He is the one responsible for the creation of the Romulus virus. Your mission is to capture Dr. Sestrigor and return him to the shop for interrogation. Since he is a known agent of Prometheus, he should be able to give you information about their power structure and the mysterious Alexei Nishad, the man seen at both Vergara's mansion in Hong Kong. He seems to be a key player in the Prometheus organization. You're being inserted at night so that spotters do not see the plane fly overhead. Even so, they will probably hear it and be on alert. Alright. Recommended inventory includes the OICW and the USAS-12. We'll be giving both of these a try, I think. Just... don't expect me to use all of its faculties. Although the night vision with scope will come in handy. I will say that much. Yes, always handy for close combat you are. Night vision? Yep. Ooh, thermal vision even. Yeah, actually, let's have thermal vision. And... no. Okay, we can't have night vision and thermal vision. What a drag. It's a shame. Just... why don't you just build them into each other, huh? Like, you have the OICW. You just... okay, here, let's add the White Phosphorus to our inventory. Have a SOCOM with a tactical light. That should be enough for us. Kamchatka is my least favourite area in the game.
Showtime, Mullins. I hope you're as good as they say you are.
You just make sure you're at the rendezvous point. Don't worry about me. I'll be there.
If you don't freeze to death first.
Everyone's a comedian.
This snowy gear brings back some memories.
Good luck, John. See you at the rendezvous.
Kamchatka is my least favourite area in the game because... well, partly because it's also the biggest area in the game. It has the most maps to its name. And we will be here for quite a while. It's going to be constantly a dark environment, and I have a feeling that that guy may have just actually spotted me. Even though we're up here. And someone needs to repair that roof. What else can we spot while we're up here, huh? What other valuable intel can we gather? Let's just avoid hitting the mountain sides. That sounds like a good idea. Oof. And let's not land on the other side of this barbed fence. Man, this was one of the strangest parachute adventures I have ever been on.
I've got to find the main road.
Well, we already know where the main road is, John. It's right up ahead. Just making sure. Okay, yeah. This can even tell which way the wind is blowing. Now it's blowing southwest, huh? And is that the miles per hour it's blowing at as well? Interesting. Yep. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I admit that was not the stealthiest approach, but there's no point in stealth at this point. So many points. Alright. There's the road. I think we have to go up here. Nope. Oh, dogs. Oh. Out of ammo. Yeah, see, pretty good at long range. Pretty good. Anyone in there, I wonder? It is a little bit hard to see, so expect us to be using the scope of this quite often. It's a shame that the alarms trigger as soon as you're spotted. Well, as soon as anything happens, really. Like, where is that alarm sound even coming from? I don't see any alarm or any speaker. Any nice supplies back here? Nah. Let's just move on. Aha. Oh. Let's try not to fall down into the ditch. That water is probably quite cold indeed. Ah, bulletproof lights. Oh. Ah! That guy saw my shenanigans and just would not put up with it, huh? Fair enough. Well, that's going to be all of Kamchatka for now. Next time, more OICW. Yes, what a futuristic weapon. And what was the skip button again?
Don't worry about me. I'll be there.
If you don't freeze to death
I'm
first.
pretty sure it was space, but sometimes it doesn't work, I guess. Oh well. Next time, we'll be back where we are, and...
Good luck, John.
Well, I feel like I have more things to say about the OICW, but we'll save that for next time. Bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye.